Ever made a video and was like, I'm not going there?
Randomly, usually the opposite of uniformity, but the shifts in time form a certain parity. With the gesture of buttons comes clarity.
I'm not going there until my thoughts are more flushed out. I'm still developing my thoughts, but this is going to be a very to the point video. I don't even need to make it that complicated, because complication is only due to those that want to interpret and will see any criticism. See, I'm going to start the video off by acknowledging the necessity of criticism and why there should be more of it, and why while anyone may not be qualified to have a valid critique, and valid is subjective. Valid, that's not even the word I really want to use, but someone who doesn't know what they're talking about can't really critique. Or someone who has not investigated cannot critique properly. This is why all of us really need to be investigators. All of us need to have our magnifying glass. We need to be looking at the crevices, get that nuance. We need to just go beyond the surface and go a little deeper. Radical, the root, right? Just do a little bit more research. Bring up some correlations, right? Once those correlations are brought up, and once we study those correlations, we can go off of those correlations and understand why the critique that is offered should be analyzed. And more people should envelop what that critique could mean and go forward from there. Make a decision based off of that critique. How are you engaging this now, since this examination has been made? We should be challenging why something is considered what it is. Who's validating that? Why do you need that validation? Why is that validation a blueprint? But like I said, I'm going to make a longer video. I'll have notes, chapters, so people can go through it. But it's not going to be really that complicated, because I think everyone has the ability to investigate. Just as much as it's everyone's right to read and to know what's going on, we all can do some research. We can all believe in primary sources. And yeah, coming soon. Not in this video though, because I'm like, nah, I gotta have it all laid out. Buttons, y'all. I have to say, if you don't write it down, it ain't gonna stick around. If it's not written in the dome, which is a journal, home, you're gonna be alone. You missed your opportunity to shine. You missed the line. Ain't that prime? Never on time. Divine. Randomly, uniformly, in search of paradise clarity. And I want to talk about something that I just noticed. Y'all see that? If you don't see what's on the screen, it is bird poop. And it really resembles, it looks like, honestly, it looks gross. This is what I'm going to say it looks like right here. I'm going to even show you a picture. It looks exactly like that. It rhymes with worm. Birds poop on my car a lot, actually. It's something I've accepted. And I used to get angry at it, but now I have a whole little method of cleaning it, which I'm going to do pretty soon. It's still unfortunate when you notice bird poop on your car, because it's like, ugh, gross, because it's poop. No one wants to see poop. But it's the way of life. The birds got to poop somewhere. And I mean, the way I look at it, the birds That shit is for them. That's why they say that shit is for the birds. It's like, yeah, it clearly, the birds poop on people's cars. They poop on people's heads. They poop on people's bike. The birds poop because the birds live in the sky. Or they rather poop on a tree. If you look up at the tree. And I looked at this tree today. I'm like, man, see, that's just enough of there's enough limbs to this tree where a bird can sit nice and comfortably. Just poop. They don't care about these cars. And why should they really? I mean, honestly, when I think about it, it's like, and birds can walk as well, obviously. But birds choose to, a lot of pigeons and all of the different type of birds, hummingbirds, I don't know. There's so many species, so many different variations of birds. But one thing about a bird, what's for sure, is that a bird often flies in the sky, so they're above. They can perch themselves on a limb, a branch, and do their business. And it will hit, inevitably, your car. Because there's just an excessive amount of cars that take up a lot of space. And so the birds do their business. And I just accepted that. Like, what I'm going to do about it? But clean it, I remember being pooped on my birthday in elementary school. And it was picture day. I remember that. And that has never forgotten my memory. I remember leaving my grandmother's house. I remember just being like, it's my birthday. And I remember literally just my head back, eyes closed, smile wide, just taking in the sun. And then suddenly I felt a wet, gooey drop from my face to my shirt. It was like, it's like, oh, it's like gross. Like, I remember my grandmother taking the towel and cleaning my face and telling me to take the shirt off. I'm like, but I like the shirt. She's like, you can't wear that shirt now. It's like, damn. I actually have a picture that I'll post. This is the face I made. That's how, I was trying to smile, but I was angry. I was too upset that I couldn't wear my shirt that I wanted to wear because of that damn bird. I just thought of that memory. It just came to me. I remember that. That definitely happened. I had a shirt I was supposed to wear. I couldn't wear it, so I had to wear this other shirt. And I was just like trying to smile, but I was angry. But birds do their thing, So this is just shout out to the birds, There's plenty of y'all out here doing y'all business. It don't matter who driving what car. Clearly, y'all are all right, and y'all, hopefully, and that's the thing, you got to be careful what you feed birds, because some birds, they're eating what's on the ground. It's not like they can really enjoy like they should enjoy, because, humans ruin everything. Anyway, rUiSoPC buttons.